Hi, this is Jessica with Dining Traveler, and I'm also the author of The Dining Traveler Guide to Puerto Rico. And along with the National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture, we're taking you on a trip, a virtual trip that is, to Puerto Rico, la Isla del Encanto. And this time we are going to la montaña, to the center of the island. Puerto Rico has a mountain range that spans from coast to coast called La Cordillera Central, which lends to some spectacular views, green, luscious mountains, and greenery throughout. Aside from the gorgeous views, rivers, and waterfalls, the center of Puerto Rico is also known for its great food. A lot of the culinary culture from Puerto Rico comes from la montaña, from the mountains. You can find it in Guavate as you ride along the swervy road to the lechoneras, which are restaurants that specialize in lechón asado, roasted pork, and all those delicious sides that we love so much, like rice, tostones, viandas. I'm getting hungry. Aside from Guavate, there are plenty other places in the island that you can go for a drive, take the scenic views, and eat some great food. For example, Ciales, you can go up the mountain to a place like Casa Vieja, which has some spectacular views, and you can have a delicious parcha mojito, passion fruit mojito, with their famous pastel al caldero. Welcome to Ciales, Puerto Rico. We're in Casa Vieja, and this is the owner, Lilian Ayala. What are the other things in the menu when people come here that you recommend for them to order?
Well, the specialty here is pastel al caldero. The pastel al caldero is something that usually Puerto Ricans eat during the Christmas time. But in this case, we have it all the time. It's delicious. Everybody comes here and asks for it because it's very, very good.
And I feel that sometimes these foods, like, you can only have pasteles at Christmas. And I'm like, but why? I want to have one in June.
No, wait. Casa Vieja, we have it all the time. So you're more than welcome to come visit.
So for those Puerto Ricans that maybe live in la diaspora who want to get their fix of, Puerto Rican Christmas, can still come all year round and have this. And when talking about the center of Puerto Rico, we have to talk about coffee. You have so many different coffee producing towns like Orocovis, Lares, Jayuya, and if you have a chance, stop by Café Lareño, which has gorgeous views, and you can even take a tour. The center of Puerto Rico is filled with culture, views, nature, whether it's Lares for ice cream and a site of history, the waterfalls of San Sebastián, the rivers and the greenery of Adjuntas. There's so much to see and do. You can head over to Juncos for places like Bacoa, which are new and inventive, and they grow a lot of their ingredients on site. The mountain, La Montaña, is a place to celebrate. I should know I had my 40th birthday there a little while ago at Casa Bavaria in Morovis, and this beautiful restaurant has some spectacular views, especially at sunset. You can also listen to live music, of course, with a nice rum drink in hand, and eat some delicious food. The owners are German and Puerto Rican, and they do some very creative things in their kitchen. Hope you enjoyed this tour of the center of Puerto Rico with me. I would love to hear what your favorite spots are, where you like to visit. And again, thank you to the National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture for allowing me to take you on this tour. Adios, bye.